This is Rick. I want to talk to you about my newest published arrangement, which is the Etude in B minor by Fernando Sor for string orchestra. All right, so first, this is my page, my profile page at J.W. Pepper, and right now it's one of the featured items. If you're interested in checking out the piece and you don't find it in the featured items, you can go down to the entire catalog, which is all the music listed alphabetically, and you'd look for the E's and you'll find the Etude in B minor piece. So for now, I'm going to click it here. Takes you to the specific page for that with the description. They have a short description, and then I'm going to click here. The music starts up right away. You can turn this off if you want, so I'll take it to there. A little further. All right, so as I've mentioned before on my video on navigating my page, Pepper does give you the entire score, so you can check it out. But I want to talk a little bit about the piece. First, I want to talk about why did I do this piece? Well, actually, I'm doing a series of classical guitar pieces, starting with some of the more popular, shorter ones, and I'm arranging them for string orchestra. Why? Because both me and my wife play classic guitar. My main instrument is guitar, and in deciding to do more what I call transcriptional arranging, which is taking known pieces and orchestrating them. In this case, arranging as well as orchestrating. Let me comment on that. This is not a straight orchestration. I did change some things, not a lot. I certainly wanted to preserve the piece as everybody knows it. Like I said, I think earlier, it's a very well-known, very well-loved classical guitar piece. But I did change some things. I mean, little things. For example, here in the beginning, I had these violin 1 and 2 harmonics, and so forth. Kept the form fairly straight, except for the end. The original piece is a two-part piece, and with the first part A, let's call it A section, repeated, then B repeated, and that's pretty much it. Or I think it goes back to A. I took a little bit of liberty, especially towards the end, with that, and repeated an A section followed by a final B section. Harmonically, I left it pretty much the same. There's some what you might call coupling harmonizations, which change a little bit of what I call the micro harmonies. Those are the inner harmonies between what I call the macro harmonies, the main chords. But the macros, if you will, the original basic chords, I left the same, which is very straight. It's very triadic piece. So the orchestration is obviously different. For those of you who are directors, I don't know your ensemble, obviously, but it's nothing too complicated. I think in this piece I avoided a lot of divises. There are a few solo passages, solo violin, solo cello, but I kept it, fairly straight without a lot of. There are some harmonics, there are some portamentos, which sol ponticello, which, as a director, those are optional. When I've done conferences, I tell people, yes, I'll notate it, and it'd be nice to get it as written, but as a director myself, I know sometimes you need to adjust for your ensemble. So otherwise, not much more to say. I will say I'm very happy with how this came out, as I am with all of them. I don't publish things unless I'm happy with it. This is a short piece. I think the description says it's about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So it's a great encore type piece. Back to it. I'll scroll through a little bit of this audio. A little loud. happens over here. Excuse me. So anyway, that's the Etude in B minor by Fernando Sor. Thank you.